of all I can say is happy Hakab Na 2019. And if you have a wife that is really breastfeeding your child, then you should be proud. Actually, I've listed a few notes here for you to, as a husband, for you to support your wife in her breastfeeding journey. And actually, it's not just her, but it's yours, both of you, as husband and wife, and as a family. It's gonna be our breastfeeding journey. So I'm gonna share something with you guys. So number one, support her with your utmost care. So the important thing there is actually to support her emotionally. Syempre, after giving birth, they have so many hormonal imbalances right there. And di natin may iwasan yung mga init ng ulo and everything and such. So there will be a lot of challenges, but be with them always, especially at their grumpiest. So just bear with it and you'll get over with it. Take her to mommy events because that will help her to have that feeling frustration, lalo na kapag hindi niya na alam yung gagawin niya. We as husbands don't know really what they feel or what they need sometimes, and ang makakaintindi lang sa kanila is actually another mommy. So just take her with seminars, mommy meetups and everything, kung anong request niya actually. So if you have time, or not if you have time, have a time with her para matulungan mo siya to get over with it, and just get over with it. Another thing is be her strength all the time. So kapag nandyan na yung frustration, kapag nandyan na yung emotional imbalances, hormonal changes and such, be with her all the time. Sabi nga nila, di ba, the shoulder to lean on. Right? Right. The second thing is make it easy for her. Do household chores. That's gonna be it. Gawin mo yung alam mong kaya mo. We all know that mostly husbands or the daddies have their day job or night job. For me, it's nighttime right here. But kung alam mo makakatulong ka, for example, just simply cleaning the house, washing the dishes, just cut her duties as a mom para makarelax siya for a bit, for a moment. Kasi once the baby is latched all the way, and the baby is at his grumpiest, then wala tayong magagawa. She'll be stuck there forever. But if you're gonna do something like we have actually two sons right here now, so it's a new challenge for us. But then I'm helping her, like for example, cleaning her her breast pump that she's using. That would help her a lot. Even though it's a simple thing, it eases or open a time for her actually to rest for a while. So that's another thing. The next thing is actually spoil her, especially with food. So we all know that breastfeeding spends a lot of calories, the liquids within her human body. So if you just spoil her with her favorite foods, comfort foods, not just those chocolates and comfort food, but those vegetables, healthy foods, healthy snacks, that would mean her a lot. Then actually, if you also know how to cook, that is a plus points for you. As me personally, I'm cooking here in the house if I have time, and know what's the best dishes for her to increase her milk supplies. Let's say malunggay for this locally in the Philippines, we all know that malunggay is one of the best thing that we can import to a dish na makaka-help for a milk supply. So let's say for example, for my wife, she has like the hong with malunggay, that increases her milk supply. Another thing like M&M's and such with peanuts, that's not for cooking but still a comfort food for her. What else? Another thing is like my homemade soup with malunggay, those like calamansi with malunggay concentrated. That's one of the best as well, and madami. So if you can just start looking like another thing like oats, oat cookies, just if you have like a way to show her na talaga supportan mo siya, spoil her with food, and of course if you know how to cook, that would especially mean a lot to her if you start learning how to cook if you're not. So that's another tip. Another thing, if she needs a massage to relax, then let her have that massage. And actually mommy Sharon came to our house. He met we met her for lactation massage and everything, so we had a new friend to be in her, and that's we're thankful for. My wife has increased her like breastfeeding education or knowledge, not just her but me as well. So if you have if you need her to be pampered, and if you have that capacity, then why not, para naman makarelax siya. And that's another way of supporting her, for her to know that you really care in terms of not just only herself, but with our breastfeeding journey. So yeah. And another thing is let her go out, go have fun with her friends, hit the gym maybe, as my wife is like a gym fanatic as well. So let her talk to other people, not just you as a husband. That would help her to ease her let's say loneliness, because I know that most breastfeeding mommies right there, if you're staying in a house with your child, it's kind of draining, and even it's for the dad. Guilty ako when it comes to taking care of our child, and my patience just get a little bit shorter and shorter by the time, but mommy handles everything out. So find the time to let her be out, para naman mas maging okay yung mood niya pagbalik niya, and that would also mean a lot for her. Another thing is be with her all the time. Not all the time, not every minute, not every second, but all the time that, of course, she needs you. So it's not just like cooking, doing the household chores, understanding her, listening to her. Be with her all the times, especially at her weakest. And na-mention ko kanina the shoulder to cry on, something like that, and just listen. I know sometimes it's kind of irritating for us, a guy, listening to the rants and everything, but listening is the key to, not the key to success, but that's part of it. It's gonna be the key to have a healthy relationship as well to your partner or to your spouse. And of course, kapag depressed, alam naman natin yon na it can hinder the milk supply. So just be with her all the time. Listen to her para naman mas happy yung family, your relationship with your spouse or your wife, and that would help her para naman hindi siya stressed or anything, or may iniisip man siya. Be there, be the guy, you're the husband, so be there to listen to. And lastly, love her with your everything. So sabi nga natin, a happy wife, a happy home, a happy husband. We're gonna be everybody's gonna be happy with that. It's not just nakakatipid tayo, we're saving some money because it's all natural. We're not buying any of those milk products in the market. Not just that, but our little ones are healthier than ever be because of the breastfeeding. So that would really mean to her if you give your all in terms of everything. Love her, support her, make it easy for her, spoil her. Of course, kung hanggang saan yung kaya natin ibigay natin, because that would again mean everything to her. Because if we support her into the journey, and again, it's not just her journey but our journey, it it will help us a lot, not just to promote the breastfeeding in the Philippines, but of course within our community, within our family. Maybe you have a sister that will gonna have a baby, which is I am. So we're pushing the boundaries to have the breastfeeding be there and not just take up like the milk products or the formula products right there, because we want everyone to be breastfeeding. I think so. That's my mindset. So that's it. So thank you for listening again. For all the moms out there that is breastfeeding, we are very proud of you. Of course, I'm very proud of my wife being one of the breastfeeding advocates here in Batangas province. I'm so thankful that she got into this, not just breastfeeding but other natural things, like the cloth diapering and everything. So that's it. Happy Hakab Na 2019, sabi ko nga kanina, and latch on.